Welcome back, everyone, to the Pick Nation Report. Al DeMarco along with Steve Budin. You just saw the ad quickly before we joined Trace Adams from Atlanta with his 3 free picks today. Remember, you can get my best bet today, Steve's best bet from the Baltimore crew, Trace Adams' best bet as well, among all the handicappers, picknation.com for free, no strings attached, by checking out the All Access Pass. We'll talk more about it in a couple of moments. No strings attached, guys. Literally, you're getting over $600-700 worth of action for free, one-day All Access Pass at picknation.com. Steve, let's join Trace Adams from Atlanta. How you doing, Trace? We've got 3 games to deal with today. First one is the next one on the board, in fact, in Vegas rotation. Washington and Carolina. The Redskins, of course, making the quarterback change. Can't blame them after Rex Grossman, the 4-interception performance last week against the Eagles.
No one saw that coming.
Oh, yeah. A guy who throws interceptions like he throws touchdown passes. Right. I mean, 50-50 in his career. 9 INTs in his last 4 games. So they go to John Beck. Cam Newton, of course, 3 interceptions last week in Atlanta, cost the Panthers the game. Does Carolina rebound today at home, or does Washington get its mojo back?
You're stealing all my thunder, Al. I was going to talk about Cam.
Yeah, welcome to my world there, Trace.
Cam's regressing, if you ask me. The defenses are starting to figure him out a little bit. 3 interceptions, like you said, last week. And Panthers in a very rare favored role. Now, I know they did cover in that role against Jacksonville earlier this year, but I don't see it happening against Washington. I like the change to John Beck, and the Redskins have now covered their last 4 on the road, and they're also 10-3-1 as a road underdog since the 2009 season. I'm going to take the few points they're offering there and take the Washington Redskins in this battle.
Well, Steve, it's an interesting line. You know, Carolina, a 2.5-point favorite, 3 some places. Obviously, the public infatuated with Cam Newton. I beg to differ with you. Not that I'm in love with this game, but I think Carolina actually rebounds because with the way Newton's been running this offense, he can afford to have 1 bad game, and it was on the road. Back at home, you know, they've gotten D'Angelo Williams going and the ground game going, and I look at this Washington team. You're giving now the reins of your team to a quarterback who really, until last week against Philly, hadn't played in a regular season game in 2 years.
Well, and here's the problem. Carolina's going to score 30 points in this game. So you got to ask yourself, can the Redskins score that many points? You know, everyone's ready to just jump on Cam Newton. All the same pundits from ESPN to Fox who all said that this Cam Newton wasn't going to be able to play in the NFL, was going to be too fast for him. They're all jumping on it now saying, I told you so. Not so quickly. This Cam Newton is better than that. I think he'll bounce back. I agree with you. I like Carolina here at the short price.
Okay, next week we'll settle up, see who's on the right side of this game. Atlanta, Detroit. There the Falcons did deliver in a must-win situation, albeit, even though I did say what Cam Newton did last week at Atlanta, I can't say I was overly impressed by the Falcons in this one. I certainly was not impressed with the way the Detroit Lions played. Your opinion on this particular contest?
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from the side on this one. Detroit, as you know from previous weeks on the show, has been my over cash cow. Now, I know the last 2 weeks they've stayed under the total, but they opened with 4 straight over the total, and they're still 13-7-2 over the total of the last 22. You throw in the Falcons, and they're penchant to score some points on the road. Guys, they're 6-1-1 over their last 8 road games, and not only that, but the last 8 times they've been installed as the underdog, 6 of those 8 games have gone over the total. I'm going to look for the points to add up here at Ford Field, and I'm going to play the Falcons and Lions over the posted total.
Okay, and 47.5, 48. Yeah, I can see it too. I'll tell you what, though, I like the Falcons in this game. I'm not ready to say Detroit is a fraud, but the bubble definitely burst last week. This team is not going to win 13 or 12 games. They'll be lucky to go 10-6 this year. They can't stop the run. They can't run the ball. Javad Best may be out now, who knows how long, with the concussion. Forced them to go get Ronnie Brown from the Eagles this week. And they also cannot give Matt Stafford adequate protection. For a guy who is as fragile as he is, that's bad news. 5 times he was sacked last week. I think the key in this game, Falcons, when they run the ball, as they did against Philadelphia and last week against Carolina, give Michael Turner those 27 carries again, you will definitely keep the Lions off the field. Makes Calvin Johnson less of a threat, Stafford less of a threat. I think they run the ball effectively and they win this game outright.
I agree with you. I think the big problem is that the Detroit Lions have been uncovered a little bit as a team that can't really run the ball. They're looking to pass every time they have a chance to, and defenses adjust to that, and they change their systems accordingly. And I think that's going to be a problem for Detroit. But then again, you know, Atlanta, not always the best team on the road, more of a home team. Here they're in a spot on the road. It makes it a little confusing for me overall. I'm going to agree with Trace here. I think both of these quarterbacks light it up without a problem, and this total goes way over.
Okay, and I'll side with the Falcons as the road dog in this one. Final game we want to talk about here in our closing 2 minutes, Trace. Green Bay and Minnesota. Minnesota, one of those teams, just like Washington, new starter. But unlike Beck, who has at least seen some action as somewhat of a journeyman, they're going to Christian Ponder, giving the rookie his first taste of NFL starting experience. You're shaking your head. I know you've personally a Vikings fan. Something tells me the way you're shaking here, either you don't like what I'm saying, or you don't like my tie, or you don't like this pick.
No, not at all. I'm shaking my head as the lifelong Viking fan. I think it's time to get off the Norseman ship in this one and just face the facts that they're totally rebuilding. I don't think they stand a chance in this one. Green Bay's got their bye coming up next week. They're already 6-0 straight up. They've covered in 5 of the 6. Last year, they beat the Vikings both times and covered both times. I mean, after watching the Vikings last Sunday night against the Bears, I don't think Leslie Frazier should be a head coach. I think he's fine as a defensive coordinator, and when you give him one item to work with, but head coach, he's outmanned here, and I don't care who's at quarterback, Ponder, McNabb, Fran Tarkenton. I think this Vikings ship is gone down. I'm taking the Packers in this one big.
Yeah, I agree. I was going to say, Green Bay, they should wear waste management jerseys the way they've been taking out the garbage all year long with these double-digit favorites. I like Green Bay. I think they're going to blow Minnesota out. I think Minnesota's just garbage.
I mean, Packers 25-9-2. ATS run over the past 2 years, 5 out of 6 in the bank this year, and the only game they failed to cover was when I think Carolina scored and got a backdoor with like 37 seconds left. I know you know because you lost in that game.
That's right.
Hey guys, check out Trace Adams because like myself, he does a daily video report every single day. Plus, Trace has pay after you win plays. He's only won 25 of the last 32. You're really struggling there. 2-0 NFL sweep last weekend. Win and you pay. Lose and you pay nothing. Can't beat it. Trace, thanks for joining us once again. And guys, we will be returning in just a moment. All the details how you can win $300 of my money playing fantasy football at draftstreet.com. Want to save over $600 today? Want to get the plays of all 10 PickNation.com handicappers today for free? I'm talking over $600 of football action free today, no strings attached. Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, General Manager of the world's largest online sports gambling community, PickNation.com. Right now, you can get the plays of all 10 handicappers at PickNation.com for free simply by using our one-day free all-access pass. And free really means free. Just go to PickNation.com, click on the free one-day all-access pass, and you'll get all the plays of all 10 handicappers for free today. That's over $600 of action on the house. Why am I doing it? Because I'm that confident that I've built a staff of the nation's premier handicappers, guys that can make you money this season. What better way to prove it than by giving you all their action today for free, no strings attached. What are you waiting for? Check out the free one-day all-access pass right now over on PickNation.com. If you like money and fantasy football, you're going to love this free offer to make money with DraftStreet.com. In fact, you've got a chance to win my money because I'm running a $300 league today where the top 7 finish in the money. Hi guys, Al DeMarco here, and today you'll be competing against my team and amongst yourselves to win my money. Fantasy sports have changed over the years, making them more lucrative. No more waiting to get paid at the end of the season. With DraftStreet.com, you get instant gratification. Here's the deal. Go to DraftStreet.com right now. Enter this code, DeMarco, my last name. That's going to get you access to my league today. Entry costs absolutely nothing. It's free to play for a shot at winning my money. You have a $100,000 salary cap to draft your team. You've got until the 1 p.m. Eastern Time kickoffs to set your roster, and the winners will be determined when the Monday night game is over. Remember, the top 7 finish in the money with my $300 at stake. Go to DraftStreet.com, use the passcode DeMarco, build your team now.